Hello my dear beautiful bastards and welcome to the Slog Diner. This is the third settlement or the player home that RedRocketTV created, and as I said we are going in reverse, so this one is about a month old or so, a little bit around a month. I didn't really check exactly the dates, but you probably already know about this one, at least some of you guys, but here it is. It adds a beautiful diner here at the Slog. Now I don't remember, I think this is an existing diner that got remodeled completely and created into something nice, and it is right next to the Slog settlement. Now you have to be allied to the settlement in order to access the diner, because the door is barred. So once you're there, you gotta open it twice to enter. First you unlock the barrier or the barred. You don't really you remove the bars or the barriers, barriers, I don't know. Why is the loading so long? I am supposed to look at the outside first. I did not want to go in. I did not want to. Holy God. Check that out. Check that out, bro. Oh my lord. Alright, first we gotta check out the outside, alright? The outerior, not the interior. Also, guys, do you want me to start playing Skyrim the same way I'm playing Fallout? There might be days when I will have nothing, so perhaps playing some Skyrim will be good. Gnar the Great can go on another adventure, maybe go to Bruma again, because they ported Bruma to Special Edition, so might check it out. But yeah, this is the outerior. Gears? Where are the gears? Take 5 gears, thank you. Oh, gears and screw. This is... I did read over here, I have the list of things that the place has. This is a static helmet, you cannot put it on your head. Now imagine if real life had static objects that you couldn't pick up. Imagine that. Like, you could have a shit ton of objects everywhere and you just couldn't pick them up. I guess they could do that if they made, like, for example, if this helmet was in real life and it was made out of some super dense, heavy material that you just simply couldn't pick up. It would weigh like 500 kilos and you just couldn't pick it up. I guess that would be possible. It would be interesting if some rich bastard created a town, you know, filled with these static objects that you couldn't pick up because they were too heavy. That would be pretty interesting. Like you have this small Nuka-Cola bottle that you can't pick up because it's too heavy. So you can just try to, you know, to jam it. You can try to jam yourself onto it, but you cannot move it around. That would be interesting. You know, that really would be interesting. Blowtorch. Oh, I love it. In our YouTube chat, I always, you know, whenever someone has problems, the other YouTubers that I talk to, whenever someone has issues, I ask them if they use the blowtorch to fix the problem. Because in Croatia, a blowtorch can be used to fix a lot of problems very, very easily. We also have, is this for dog meat? I guess so. Curb service. Wait, is this a custom poster over here? This here? Because it is in the same style that his bunker builder's custom poster is in, so I assume that is also custom. So if we go around the back, we can find some more stuff. Nuka-Cola bottles, we can find some alcohol. It's very nice. Also, guys, in the US of A, is it right that you can't drink alcohol out in the open? Right? That's correct, because that's why you have those little closed bags where you keep the alcohol. Because that's so weird here, because here kids, like 15-year-old kids, are outside sitting, you know, on the ground in the middle of the street and drinking, and nobody really cares. So I find that quite odd if you can't drink alcohol out in the open. Pretty weird if you ask me. Newsstand, cigarette machine, I think special trash can. Alright. So, rather simple. You just have a nice power armor station. A couple of different things here. Also the frame rate is kinda bad here. Is that because of the regrowth? How I like to call it, the overgrowth mod? Look how green everything is. Combined with Pilgrim, it's so weird. It's terrible and yet awesome at the same time. But we are gonna go inside. Where is... Dude. Don't look at me like that. Weirdo. Weirdo. So let's go into the Slog Diner, see what's happening inside. I know that it is very interactive. There's, you know, the skylight, there's lights, there's buttons and shit. You can press buttons everywhere and do all sorts of things. You even have the weapons workbench here. Workbench light. Oh, nice. Ballistic and energy weapons. Aha, so you have specialized storerooms, store locations, light switch, excellent. Oh, it's so homey. It's so homey and beautiful. Diner menu. It's densely populated with a lot of things. And I gotta learn how to do this myself. You know, create densely populated small settlements or locations or player homes. I also figured out how to use the transfer settlements blueprint thing. Oh, stupid bug. Get on my face. How dare you get on my face? See, this is what happens when I clean my face. Bugs get onto it. But when I keep my face dirty and nasty, bugs avoid it. It's like they know. It's like they know. It's like they know, the bastards. But yeah, I figured out how to use that shit, so now I am able to, whatever I build, I will be able to share on the Nexus and perhaps get people to download stuff. So that is going to be nice. So, hide the bed couch, switch furniture, look at that. Isn't that amazing? This is our bed. We can open the... It's so cool. We can turn the couch into a bed. It's very nice. And this is the dog bed, this is where dog meat can go. We have the armor locker and we have the terminal that holds a lot of information. See, we can stockpile the inventory again. The same thing as in the previous settlement, previous player home. See, sorting system info, Nuka fridge info, trash compactor, first infirmary, and armor display mannequin info. You can also unlock the safe. There's all sorts of settings, as you can see here. I know that you can't really see a lot from the terminal because I'm using both the pilgrim and the red color. There has been a couple of you guys who complained that you can't see shit. I'm gonna try to figure that out. How can you gain the ability to see shit? But I guess when you know, transcode the videos and upload and YouTube transcodes everything, then it goes to shit. So I assume that's gonna be a little bit of a problem, but I'm gonna try to figure it out. Try to figure out how to fix that. Now here we have the map of the world, and we have a lot of details here. Maybe we can find some secrets that he placed inside. Red Rocket Television, see, Red Rocket TV, that's his signature mark. Got a bunch of random things. It does not seem to be particularly organized, it's just a lot of random stuff. Cocktails until 4 AM. A lot of alcohol outside. It is a diner, so perhaps the owner of this place was a very, very drunk person who had a thing for hearts. A drunk person who had a thing for hearts. So he was maybe killing people and eating their hearts. See this thing over here? It makes me believe like that might be true. Maybe he was a big fan of aliens as well. Maybe he got visited by aliens and that's when he became an alcoholic murderer. Maybe. Seems plausible if you ask me. We have a holotape storage. I really like this. You know, we have several locations where we can store things and it is specialized. So that is pretty cool. I know I leveled up. Leave me alone. I didn't want to level up. Yeah, I like that very much. I like the fact that there's a lot of storage areas and each storage area is specialized for a particular thing, so you don't have to spend time organizing things yourself. You can just enter the diner and you can just place things in their respective locations. That is pretty cool. I like that. So over here we can press more buttons. You can press the skylight door, so you can close and open it. I prefer to keep it open because I fart a lot and I assume that the owner of this place also farted a lot. Kept farting all the time, that's why he installed the skylight. Because without the skylight, I guess it gets very, very nasty inside because I don't see... Okay, we do have ventilation, but perhaps it could be a little bit better. Yeah, so that's why he installed this, because the ventilation wasn't great. Definitely the skylight is helping out. What else do we have? We have more light switches on the other side. That is also very good. That is very good that there is the same light switch on two opposite sides of the room. I cannot stress this enough. If there is a light switch at the door on the entrance, and it's a big-ass room, the light switch should be on the other side as well. That reminded me of something at my grandma's place. Now, my grandma's place has the same situation. She has a big, I guess it's a storage room, and once you enter the storage room here, it's actually similarly designed. You enter the storage room and the light is right here. So you can turn it on, and then once you go on the other side, there's also a door on the other side, but there's also a light switch on the other side. Now that reminded me of that is the only room in real life that I know that has light switches on both sides. And this is the first room in the virtual existence that has light switches on both sides. Now I know it seems a bit stupid, I guess unimportant, but it is actually important, especially if after you turn it off, it's looking like this. We also have, see, this is where we have my first infirmary. See, heal yourself, remove rats, and do nothing. This is extremely useful. Once again, if you are playing in survival mode, this place could be your sanctuary, in a way. Sanctuary. Bookshelf. Got more stuff here, so this is the entire bookshelf. Pretty cool. Model robot display shelf. Also very, very cool. A lot of static objects that help make things look quite alive. There's also something... bobble-headed model shelf spotlights can be controlled via the terminal. So we can use the terminal to control the spotlights. Information settings. Control interior, exterior lights. Turn exterior lights off. Alright. And then we can do interior lights. We have bobblehead shelf spotlights on. Bobblehead shelf spotlights on. Let's see. These are the bobblehead lights. Oh, that's cool. Interactivity, my biggest, the thing that just, it stabs me. The interactivity stabs me and I like it. I like being stabbed by interactivity in these builds. Good job, Red Rocket. Good job. And we have the refrigerator, wait, Nuka-Cola refrigerator. So wait, we have something Nuka-Cola related. Something Nuka-Cola, we have the Nuka-Cola display shelf. Diner music system. Nice. Beautiful. Trash compactor. Very nice to have that. We have a safe down here with a decent amount of things. Not bad. Anything else? Cooking stove. Of course, a cooking stove. Always useful. I mean, it would be nice to clean the bullshit here. Look at this. Why did you leave the thing on? This is a hazard. Not a fire hazard. This is a life hazard. An explosion hazard. It's horrible. Sweet mother of God. At least we got some food for dog meat over here. Again in the kitchen. I do not agree with that, but that's fine. It's not a problem. So it is a very small diner in reality. Diner just for a few people. So once you go outside, I guess there's more space outside for a couple of people to sit and drink or eat. Workbench light. Here we go. And there's a sound as well. Plop, 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 plop. And we have a lot of weapon racks as well. It's very cool. Very cool because every little area is used for something. You know, all spaces are used for something, and I find that quite enjoyable. So let's go back out in the Commonwealth. I turned the lights off, the exterior lights, so let's see what it looks like now with the lights off. I mean, it's probably gonna look like any place without lights, so... yeah. Oh, wait. Exterior lights, and this is also where we can control the lights. Very nice. Very cool. Also, I did not notice the benches over here and the exterior cooking grill. Nice. And it is not... I believe that you cannot use it for the settlement. I think it is outside of the settlement bounds. Yep, it is outside of the settlement bounds. And also, something else. You have, see, the Slog Diner. You have a dedicated map marker, which is pretty cool. I'm digging it. I'm digging it, Mr. Red Rocket TV. I bet it took a long time to build this. It is small, but it is dense. And all of the interactivity, you know, it requires a lot of time to actually make all of those things work. But I guess once you get the hang of it, you know, once you understand how things work and how can you use the creation kit to, I guess, to connect these things together, it becomes much easier to actually make it work. I don't know what else to say, but I do like it. So if you play survival mode, this might be a pretty good addition for your settlement. Well, not for your settlement, more like for your playthrough, and perhaps for the Slog settlement if you decide to build something here, because it fits. It is beautiful, and it is a sight to behold. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed a little look at the Slog Diner. Expect more looks at the Red Rocket TV's stuff. Now, the first two things that he made are quite old, several months old, but I did not take a look at them, so I'm gonna take a look at them anyway. Maybe remind you guys about them if you already do know about them, but you know, that's the life for now. That's the life how we are gonna live it right now, and I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to let me know what would you like me to do next. Make sure to click on things that appear on the screen all over the place, and make sure to just post a comment with your thoughts. Alright, I do like comments. Comments help me figure out what to do next, and hopefully that is going to be all for now. Thank you very much for watching. I have been Petard, your glorious lord, and may the blessings of Petardia eternally touch your butt.